lumpy at all. Yeah, I have to get a little bit of sort of shelter, I think, 'cause last week it was quite nice sitting out in the sunshine, but if there's no sunshine this week, it's going to be miserable as anything realistically. So we'll see. We'll take each night as it comes. Whether we end up doing all 3 nights, we'll see. I never like to completely make my mind up till I get there. Sort of start planning for the session really. There's no real point in making it miserable for you. Right, I'm going to put some thought in there. Don't know really. Got to put some thought into it. As always, I like to think on the way down there. The knowledge I've sort of gleaned over this week, and sort of like a thought process on the weather and the temperature and what I've seen last week. I need to decide exactly what I'm up to really. So we shall see. Well, it's about quarter past 11, I think, actually. Been entertaining setting up. Haven't heard anything. Clearly haven't seen anything, because you just can't see. It's a little bit better occasionally. Fishing out on this point that I've fished a few times in the past. Not really done much in the French on here, but yeah, it looks nice and very scenic out here, doesn't it? Change of view things. The sun is sort of trying its best to come through, but failing really, realistically. What do you say? Yeah, to the right of me, when I get down here, I'll show you in a moment. There we go. To the right of me is, I'm going to struggle to see it actually. That you're not about to see. Right, you can see the bank along there at the moment. You should be able to see a big tree down there. There you can sort of see it. That was the tree the fish were showing off last week. This is sort of the closest, it's not really the closest by a long shot, area you can actually get to it. So I'm just trying something a little bit different this week. I've got one in the margins off the side of that tree, literally just in the swim. It's the only way of doing it. I know I'm sort of quite close to where I'm fishing, but I've set my bivvy up so it's basically I can move around without seeing anything. You got 9 foot of water off there to that tree, so I know for a fact that before, when I've put fish back in this swim when I've had them, they drop down and then sort of either, well, mostly swim left around into there and hide up in there. So I'm just sort of hoping that maybe something swims around here, because they understand what they're doing. And then out here in front of me, more or less straight, I haven't got one at the far bank, just got one at the bar. There's a little bar out there, and it comes up, it goes down. Excuse me, I'm getting inside because I'm pretty freezing out there, it's quite cold. Yeah, so the pod's there. But yeah, there's a little bar out there. Got one on that. I haven't put any bait on it yet. I'm not going to do that until sort of mid-afternoon when I'd normally bait up. I don't see the point of turning up and baiting up instantly, when clearly if you were here before you'd be leaving your baits and hoping something would pick it up. By baiting you sort of ruin your chances when you first arrive in the mornings. So I think I got here about 9, so it's been here quite a while now. I've only just finally got everything set out, sorted. Sorry about the sirens in the distance, but there we go. You can never really avoid all that rubbish, can you? Wherever you go. But we'll see. Hopefully this mist and fog and the like will just drift away and I get a bit of sunshine this afternoon or something. If not, what's on the way down? Just getting stuck in a bivvy for 3 days could be a bit boring, but you know, hey ho. We'll see where we go, see what we do. Right, I'll catch up with you later, folks, and see where we end up, really. Well, it's 1:45 and the sun has come out. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey? Really, really beautiful. Down the lake. Right, see the island and stuff. Right, oh, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Hey, there we go. Rods are all set up, ready to go. Looking beautiful. What more can we say? Fingers crossed, eh? But yeah, rods are all out, baits are all out now. Everything's all hunky-dory, and yeah. Fingers crossed, eh? Well, just looking over the Avon Valley. There is a river out there somewhere. You can probably clearly guess that the river's in that line of mist. It's definitely going to be a cold one. Feel it in the air already. But hey, it's nice skies, nice sunset. Absolutely fantastic, really. There we go. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, no joy last night whatsoever. It's midday now. You can see from the bivvy we've had a bit of rain, bit of not really, a bit of fog, but not really. First thing, then it's all been sort of quite nice since then. Realistically, it's only finally stopped raining really, so I've only just sort of come out to play really. Yeah, you know, it's forever hopeful really, aren't you? I didn't have a single bleep last night. We've had some sunshine this morning at one point, so I sort of stayed put and hid in my bivvy, hoping that you know, something would creep around these margins, which is why I'm standing back, to be perfectly honest with you, really. I don't want to, you know, don't want to spook the margins or anything. I haven't seen or heard anything. It's actually quite nice now. So I'm just going up the steps. Terrible filming. But hey, it's all, what's the word? Natural. But yeah, so it's looking, I've just timed it right to come out here. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely unbelievable. I was hoping to see some signs of fish, something showing around down here. That's why I was sort of looking that way when I walked up here, to be fair. Yeah, don't know. It's all very quiet at the moment. There's only one of us on here. One of us, one other person on here. And he's not caught either. He's sort of halfway down there. You can't really see, there's a little spit that sticks out on the lake. He caught nothing last night either. They seem to be very dormant at the moment. It was warmer last night, a lot warmer, no frost, just sort of a bit damp. Yeah, and it's I think it's 10 degrees today realistically, so really hoping that these fish just sort of feel this sort of change and get a little bit active. Realistically, would be good. It's warmish tonight, and then it's absolutely Baltic again tomorrow. I think the maximum tomorrow is 5 degrees, and then 6 degrees on Thursday. So it's looking a bit unlikely I'll do the third night, to be perfectly honest with you. I think the weather is well, not conducive to staying really. Birds are up there again. Canadian geese were lively and active this morning. That was the otter. Stopped across the far margins. Sometimes if you sit here looking down here, you often see something pop its head out down here really. I absolutely love this corner, but you cannot get a bait anywhere near it. People do try and cast across from the swim over there, which is actually a swim I fished last week, but I'm not getting anywhere near there by a long shot. An absolute long shot. Let's see if my little robins and blackbirds are around. No, they're not. They're hiding somewhere. Yeah, it looks good out there, doesn't it? Does look good. I've actually told me the idea of leaving my baits completely and utterly where they are today. Right, fingers crossed, and I'll catch up with you later, folks. Well, there goes the last of the sunlight, I think, today. It's just started raining again. I don't mind this sort of rain, it's not bad. There's a fair chance of fish feeding when it's like this. A little bit of a blow on the water, a little bit of sun. Tarmac alarm going off, joy. Yeah, we'll see. We're sort of going into the second night now. With any luck, one of these rods will whiz off. You never know. Can only hope, really, can't we? Right, I'm going to get the kettle on now. I think we're just about to get a big wind, so I've flipped back on the cord. You can hear it roaring. Wow. Don't know where that's come from. Oops. Well, the wind's picked up. It's a bit fresh out here now, I must admit. Yeah, it's all changed in about 10 minutes. It's quite strange, really. Still looks good. Still got a lot of confidence that something's going to rattle off tonight. Really, really have. So, it's all we can just have faith and stick with it, and it will all come together. Just know it. Well, apparently there was a bit of a fresh one last night. I didn't notice. It was tucked away nicely in my sleeping bag and everything. The lake is looking lovely, really. But yeah, not I would say not a bleep until about 2 minutes ago, but that was a blackbird landing on my rods. But at least another buzz will still work. Yeah, crikey. Yeah, I think it's yeah, maybe time to head home today. Maybe time to dig out some perch kit for next week. Could be worth a go, I think. Something different. It's very, very hard on here at the moment. Problem is, when it does switch on, I do want to be here. And the looks of things, next week is the last week I can actually fish during the week. After that, it's sat up in the night, sat up in the dark on Thursdays, or maybe before that. I can sort out a lift for my daughter. Or it's fishing Friday night, Saturday night, the weekends. I am quite enjoying our weekends at the moment. It's nice. It's nice, but hey, bit of thought into that one. I think, yeah. See what the weather does, and then maybe I'll do a few perch trips. I haven't done them for a couple of years. Didn't manage to get out at all last year. I don't think I did the previous year, to be perfectly honest with you. I think I might have tinkered around on that club water, but I haven't really had a play. Have to see. Right, let's have a little think, check the weather, and make my mind up what I actually do tonight. Well, as you can see, the overwrap's off. There's a bit of clutter on the floor, so yeah, and there's a lot more clutter in the van. Yeah, we've taken that decision. We're going to slowly pack up today and head home. I need to do some fine tuning and do some zig research. So a few times I've tried it, I end up reeling in and it's all tangled, and that's even with a zig kit on, so something's not quite working. So I've got an idea of what I've got to do. I just got to bring the stuff all again and have a go. I think that could be the answer to some of these conundrums on this lake, especially in the winter. But we'll see. Anyway, if I haven't said already previously, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment, and head over to my website, richardhandel.com. And yeah, good luck as you're on the bank, and I'll catch up with you soon.